I came in Bucharest for my college. After I finished high school, I moved in Bucharest for my college. So Bucharest is actually a bit expensive, so it's not easy to live here. And I was young and looking for something to do because I figured out that I have to pay this and this and this and that in Bucharest. So I had a very good friend of mine. She was working in the studio and she told me about Live Jasmine. So I didn't know actually what is Live Jasmine about, like nothing. I was like, yeah, but you get naked there in front of the webcam. Like, how is that working? People can see you. You know, all the question like this when you first hear about a porn website, actually. So then she said, yeah, but it's fun and you can try. So this is how I figured it out, Live Jasmine, and to work on Live Jasmine, because she told me, she said, we have a very nice team in the studio, some very nice people that we can work with. I was very lame with my English. I was like, hey, how are you? And that's all. I can't say that my English is perfect right now because it's definitely not perfect, but at last I try to express myself so you can get my point. That's what is important. So I did a lot of things in the studio when I wanted to join the team like this. So it was very nice. This is the beginning of the story of how I get to know Live Jasmine like this.
Thank you so much for being real and authentic with your thoughts about the site before you started, because I think a lot of people have those concerns or their thoughts like, what is this? Am I just getting naked? Like, how does this work? I'm
Exactly.
curious, you had those thoughts like most people do. And let's say your first month on Jasmine, what did you think? What started to change, or did it take time for things to change? Were you surprised about anything?
Well, the first everything is new actually when you start to work on Live Jasmine, because when you talk about working and being a webcam model, and when you have people to give you some example, like, look, she is working as a webcam model, so you can see her in front of the webcam, you can see the way she's talking, the way she's dressed, the way she approach people and stuff like this. So it's very easy when you see an example, you can do that too. When you hear and when you see that, it's very easy. But then when you are in front of the webcam and you realize that now I am here and now I have to do what she was doing before on the video, it's not actually that easy, because maybe you are shy, or maybe it's not easy to express yourself in front of the webcam. And uh, how the people are talking with you, you don't know how to talk with them. There are a lot of things like this when you are when it's your first day in front of the webcam and you click join Live Jasmine. It's like, oh, okay, and what's going to happen, because you are curious, you don't know how things are going. I like to talk, I like to make jokes, I like to be funny, I like to do things like this. So first of all, I was thinking that Live Jasmine is like this. It's a connection between me and you, that we can see each other, we can hear each other, we can talk about everything. And in the end of our discussion, we can have some fun too, because yeah, it's how it is. So I think it was very nice, because the people here on Live Jasmine, the members, they helped me with everything. They helped me with my English. They helped me with the mood. They teach me what to do. They told me about Live Jasmine, how is to be a webcam model. They told me that they knew models who are working in the website for a long time, and they said, you can check this one, you can check this one. I mean, my relationship with the members was definitely perfect. So that's how I get to use to be myself actually in front of the webcam and to work on the website.
Really interesting. So it sounds like as soon as you joined the platform, you had a lot of member support. And
Yes.
yeah, it sounds like you felt really supported by members and they were showing you the ropes, so to speak. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I do think it's kind of funny that it's like the members are training the models on like what they like. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yes, 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 yes. That's very right. Actually, it was a very, very funny story because when I joined first on Live Jasmine, I met a very nice guy. He was one of my member, and he was spending a long time with me in private. It was very. I always, when I remember about this, I'm laughing about myself because it was very funny. I was using Google Translate with him. I said, "Wait, hold on. What? What is this word? I don't know. I have to check on Google." But he was very nice with me. He was like, take your time, we're here together, I have like 5 hours today, so we can do whatever in today. It was very nice, so it was very helpful, I felt definitely so nice, and I was like, wow, this is life Jasmine about. Okay, I want more people like you around. So yeah.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Like when sometimes I try and put myself in the position of someone who doesn't know much about the industry or about Live Jasmine, I feel like hearing a story like that, where a member is like, I have 5 hours, I'll show you exactly how to do this, what to say, relax. Like that to me shows that they're not just there to hurry up and have some sexual fantasy acted out. And it's like they care about the models. They really care.
Yes, they do. They I how should I say that? They, I think we, besides of having fun and besides of thinking about Live Jasmine as a platform where you can spend some time by having fun, we figure it out by having fun today, tomorrow, 2 weeks. We figure it out that we are people and we are humans, and we have feelings, and we are, maybe, I don't know, we start to know each other much better. And of course, it's like a very, like, too many different people on Live Jasmine, as models are very different, some of them are like this, some of them are like that. So we are like, you know like, people, we are people, and we have to understand that I can do what would you ask me to do, but if I am allowed to do that, if I allow myself to do that, and if I am okay by doing this for you. So when we get to understand each other like that, and to know why we are here, and what I can do for you, but what you can do for me too, there is perfect, that's a perfect connection. As in a relationship, as in a normal relationship with between a man and a woman. Like, of course, here it's what makes us being very close to each other is like this sexual connection, because I appear in front of you dressing nice in a nice lingerie. Hey, do you want to have some fun with me? So of course our first impression and connection is like having some fun together, and after that we get to know each other and to have, maybe, I don't know, even a very nice connection, better than just having fun, more than that, I mean.
How many members would you say you have that are just there to have fun versus a member you actually have a connection with and relationship with? Like, what percentage do you think it is?
My regular members, for example, the one who I speak every day, we talk every day during the message, video calls. When I am online, we are creating dates together. We know when we are free to have some fun together or to have some time, like we spoke daily. As we are in a real relationship, like a real one. But when it's about the people who are here for having fun, it's like every day you have people having fun, because it's like they come and go, they come and go, they come and go. It's just like hunting. This is how it is. So when I'm in front of when I start my shift and I am online, I have people, I don't know, who just join the private, like, I want to have some fun. But when I am talking about my regular members, there is another connection, and it's very different, because we talk, we know when we are going to date, uh, we know everything about each other because we talk every day. So I don't know a number. It's not like a balance, it's just how it is daily. Being on live just mean I was discovering myself, in a way or another. I mean, I never think that I am good to do some things that I am doing. But it's like you are always learning, you are always having new informations and new things about everything when you are here, like Jasmine. So I used to talk too much with people because I like to talk too much with people. But then I had like a very nice member who told me that I really love you talking with me. I said, yes, but you don't talk with me. I have nothing bad from you. I'm telling you about my life. I'm telling you about my work when I am bad, in a bad mood, where I am good, where I everything, but you don't talk with me. I feel like you just hide yourself from me. And then he said, I am talking with you, but if I will be talking, then there is nothing that I can learn about you. So this is why I want to be quiet here, because I want to know more about you. So this is something that I learn about myself too, to let people talk here on Live Jasmine, let them talk. So like this, you can understand them and you can understand what they really want, and you can understand like everything. Because I used to make that mistake long ago, as you said, when I was younger. I mean, when I was first starting on Live Jasmine, in my mind was just about life. Just mean it's about having fun. You are here because you pay for me, and I have to do something for you. And I have to offer you something because you give me a price of that. So as time you are in my private, okay, let's do whatever you want. Tell me, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want that? Let's make it. Let's sing. Let's what do you want? So then members were confused about this, like, yeah, okay, do your thing if you want to do too many. So like this, it's very nice to listen to them and to understand why uh, they are here, what they need from you, you know. And I think this is something that kept me here working on Live Jasmine. Of course, in time you create more experience, and the money are very good too. I mean, this is a very good reason that you have a job like this, by being beautiful, by being in a nice mood, by I don't know, having the possibility to look beautiful every time with makeup, with hair. It's a very nice and classy way to work for a woman, so of course, having good money and having this way to work, it's perfect. Like, this is why I'm here. But after that, I felt so good by knowing people and discover myself. And this is why Life Jasmine is never boring for me, because every time here it's something new, something that it makes me mad, something that makes me happy, something that I don't know is bothering me. I am always full with emotions, So that's very nice. I mean, I really like that, to be in a love relationship, in a drama relationship, in a very hardcore relationship. I don't know. There are too many things, that can happen every day. And it's happening actually every day. Yeah.
That's really beautiful what you said. I mean, yeah, you feel like you learned how to listen to people and how to listen. And that's a life lesson. There are people that still haven't learned that lesson. And you're right, that's a very important lesson, because when you listen, you'll be able to know and understand what someone's about, what they need, whatever the case is. Also, I've also found it interesting. There was some study done. I don't remember exactly what it is, but they said that people find you more interesting when you listen. You mentioned that you've grown by working on Live Jasmine. And one of the ways you've grown is learning this really important skill of listening. But I want to know, how else do you feel that you've grown as a woman in these 5 years?
I feel that I am more powerful, let's say. I feel myself like more powerful, and I am happy that I am able to control my emotions right now, because long time ago I wasn't that good on controlling my emotions, you know. Just because, how should I say that? You know, when you meet like powerful people, maybe you are a little bit scared, you know, what to talk with them, what to tell them to make them feel okay, and to make them to like you. Actually, you are afraid that there is somebody who is very high, like and more powerful than you are, maybe even more smarter, with more experience, and you are just like a little thing, you know. And then when somebody is there to you and is talking with you like this, like showing you how powerful he is or she is, then you might be lost a little bit, and maybe confused, and not able to control who you are, you know, and to control your emotion and your reactions. And hey, wait a second, I am Mallorie too. So, you know, so this is something that I'm happy about. I am able to control my emotions. I learned and I grown up like this, like being myself. I want to be myself. I don't want to do things just because you ask me and just because you pay for a service. No, I don't want that. We have feelings, like real feelings, because it's natural, you know. You are with somebody every day and you share your feelings with somebody every day, when you are mad, when you are happy. On my birthdays, on your birthday, we have party, we have a lot of things like memories and all of this. So it's hard to don't have feelings for that person. It's definitely very hard, because you create this, you know, to love and to care about this. So then it's like we are falling in love each other. It's true, you know. Maybe it's crazy when you say that, like, hey, I've been in love on live, Jasmine. Yeah, people are like, oh, how can you do that on internet, really, you know? But this is like really happening. That's like true, because now we have this possibility that we can talk on a video call. You can call me when I am awake, you can call me when I go to sleep, you can call me when I am in a supermarket, or when I am cleaning the house, or whatever. And things like this really got you more connected, you know, because in a relationship, it's not about only the times when everything is perfect. Like she looks great, she's in a very nice mood, she's having a great sex with me. A relationship, it's not only on this part, it's like with everything, you know. So yeah, a long time ago, I wasn't like this.
What you just said basically was you have learned in these years to value yourself, and
Yeah,
you're not willing to betray yourself. And what's really interesting about that is I think a lot of people that judge the industry or don't know the industry, they think like these girls just don't value themselves. But what I just heard from you is someone, I just heard someone who really values herself, and you're not doing this because someone's throwing money at you. You're doing it because you want to do it. And even how you said members that are like, sit up, sit down, turn to the left, turn to the right, or whatever the case is. You know,
yes,
no, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. And like you said, you know, I love the analogy you gave where your birthday, their birthday, there's a celebration. And it's hard not to have strong feelings for people when you're spending so much time with them, whether it's online or not. And so the feelings do become real. And I think that's something else that people have a hard time with. They don't understand it, but a connection is a connection no matter where it comes from or how you communicate. It could be in person, it could be through the phone, it could be online on cam to cam. It doesn't really matter. Connection is connection. And so I think that the points that you just highlighted were really powerful and really fascinating, because I think it's the opposite of what people assume about the industry.
exactly. Life just mean completely changed my life, like in too many ways, you know. I changed a lot of things. and I am able to take care of myself more and to take care of my family, to take care of my friends, and able to do a lot of things because I'm here, and I am sometimes um you need people to take care of you and to make you feel happy, because everything you have to do every day is to share. You have to share energy and to share happiness and to share, I don't know, feelings. But when you don't have somebody to charge you back, then you have one time when you are empty and there is nothing else you can offer, because I'm offer you too much, and not only you, a lot, too many people who get in touch with me, and I have nothing back, and I am empty and I'm tired and I don't feel happy to make you happy every day. So this is why we attract these members who are there for you and to take care of what you really want and make you really happy when you make them really happy.
What are some of the freedoms or luxuries that you're able to have in your life now that you weren't able to have before?
Oh, well, I can say this again. I am very happy and very gladful about everything, because I am 24 years old. I'm 24 years old, and I can see myself sometimes that I'm getting older, just because I see how people grown up around me. For example, my friends, they are same age as me, and they are married and they have kids and they have, they are, wow, wait a second, 24 years old, I don't want to have a kid now. But um I am very happy because in this time I did a lot of things. I mean, I'm 24 years old and I have my own house and I have my own car and I have like everything people have to work maybe 20 years to get this, and you have to sell your soul to the bank to have one of those things. So I think I'm very proud of myself and very happy in the same time, because I'm doing well and I can make myself happy and I can make my family happy, to help them in, I don't know, I can be able to be like to have this power, to help my family and to make them happy and to make myself happy and to create a very nice future, which is not very easy in this time, because I have two brothers and they live with me like in the same in Bucharest, and they have like normal jobs because this is how it is, so I can see how hard is that for them, and I can see how hard they are working for maybe some money that I made in an hour. So so this is like I'm very happy that God blessed me with what I am doing right now, and made me like powerful to handle this job and to be happy about this job and to have like everything I want. So this is how I am helping them too.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful what you just said. And again, you brought up something that I think a lot of people don't realize about this industry or see, where it's like, you are dealing with some members who are very powerful, very wealthy, very smart, very successful, and they may be telling you, hey, invest your money here, save your money like this. There's a genuine caring in these relationships where you're literally getting paid to learn how to invest your money sometimes, in this private, like, or you're learning about different parts of the world or business, or like, and the members too, they learn about different parts of the world and how life is there, or whatever the case is. So there's also this like mutual education that goes on between model and member.
Yes, exactly. Actually, you are right about this. Like they that was just coming in my mind. my conversation with one of my member was about this, you know. So we compared the countries. Actually, he said, wow, you have very cheap stuff in Romania, like you can buy a house with this money. I was like, yes, wow, here you need a lot for a house. So this is actually very, yeah, that's very right, because you know, I don't know, as you said, there are successful people here sometimes on live Jasmine, or maybe celebrity people. You never know. Actually, somebody who you saw on the TV, you have no any idea who is there between under the webcam. You don't know. So it's like sometimes you feel like very tiny, you know, to talk with somebody who is like, wow, and he did a lot in his life. And when I have members, they tell me I have this and I have this and I win, I don't know, a lot of business, and I am like that, I'm like that. I was like, wow, teach me how to do that. I want, how did you do that? And it's very nice, very interesting stories they tell you, how they started, like well, I don't know, all of this. It's very nice, you know, to maybe you don't get this chance in the life to talk with people who are very successful. Like where you can meet somebody to tell you, hey, look at me, I'm rich, and I did it like this and like this and like that and like that, you know. Where do you have this opportunity to have a conversation like this? But you have it on live, Jasmine.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious too, because which you're demonstrating, you know, some models may join the site very young, 19. I think were you 19 when you joined?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was.
19 or so. And then their whole lives get changed. You know, now you own a home, you have your car, your finances are set, you're helping to take care of your family. Like you're very young for anywhere in the world to have that amount of financial freedom and financial success. I want to ask you, so it's very clear how the models' lives can change. I'm curious, have you ever had or dealt with a member who really just needed someone and you were that someone for him and that helped get him through a hard time or his life changed through the connection?
Yes.
You're all every day.
Yes. And yes, again. It's like you know, it's definitely about their problems too, when you get to have a very close connection with somebody like this and help them. Like as you said, you really need someone, and it happened that this world made us to meet. And I am here, I am the right person for you. It just how it is, you know. So I've been into this position, I am still into a position like this, because I have a very good connection with someone here, and he was having a very hard time in his life, and I've been there for him, trying to help him with what can I do, like what can I do. Like sometimes you ask yourself, like, what can I do for you? Because it's not on your power. The only way we can help each other, it's by talking and by being together and by spending time together, you know. So sometimes this is very difficult, at least for me, because I'm very sensitive. I am getting emotion very easy. So I really, I'm getting too deep sometimes in a relationship, and I have a high expectation because of this model. Sometimes we forgot, as I told you, that we are online. We forgot about this, and sometimes we want and we expect too much of that person, you know. He expects too much about me, and I expect too much about him. And this is something that I even if our relationship is so strong, I can control you as I can control my husband or my mother or everybody who is in real here with me, you know. I can control what are you doing, and what are you doing here online. And I had like very hard times by knowing that my members visit all the girls and create connection with all the girls and get a lot of drama about this, you know. So I've been like I felt hurt. I figured out that things were working even much better now when I I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I will be myself. I will tell him exactly what I think. I saw that we improved the relationship like this, you know, and it's a very we are on another level like we were years ago, you know?
Yeah, because that's what makes a relationship authentic. So,
Yeah,
when you're honest and you're yourself, and if you don't like something, you say, I don't like this, or whatever the case is, then it becomes a real relationship. It's not just this, like, oh, I'm just pretending to be okay with everything because I'm only here for your money. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real relationship. And I think at the end of the day, that's what everyone wants deep down inside, is like authentic connections. We're human beings, need connection. We are tribal creatures. There is so much research and science that have proved this. And so when we know we are getting something authentic from someone, I think that that does strengthen the bond, even if it's not perfect, which, like you said, nothing is. You also have a really healthy and clear perspective on the industry and how to take care of yourself, and you've learned so clearly how to value yourself and honor yourself. And those are, I think, two of the most important things that a human being, but especially women, can do, because it's so easy to not value ourselves, and it's so easy sometimes to betray ourselves for the needs or wants of other people. And when you learn, like, no, I'm going to speak up for what's right for me, and honor that. I think that's such a beautiful life lesson. Like, truly so beautiful. And I think it's not something that a lot of people would expect that you would learn here, but you do. You learn how to really dealing with so many men. You learn, like you said, I'm sure it builds confidence when you have someone that's like, I like you. Can I buy you a bucket of flowers? I'm assuming the million roses, and
exactly.
yeah, and spoil you because they enjoy your presence. I mean, wow, that's really nice. Really, so I can see how that builds confidence. But also, when you're dealing with so many people, you have to learn how to have boundaries for yourself, and you have to learn when to say no and what your limit is.
I am there because of myself, of course, because I've been working, but because of my friends, of my members, the experience about everything, you know, everything. It's like creating this high level, let's say, and actually everything is very surprising on live, Jasmine. You never know how long you'll be there. You never know. Uh, I don't know. I saw new models who joined on Live Jasmine, and they became very popular easily than I did when I was younger, you know. And sometimes I see that they are full with energy. Let's dance, let's have fun, let's do that, let's do that. And sometimes I feel very old because I was like that in the past. Now I can't do this. I can't do this anymore because I have uh, back on pain on my back, and I don't know, things like this. So I am very they motivate me in a way or another when I see new girls who join on live Jasmine and they are full with energy, let's do it, and they are very motivated. They motivate me too, you know, to stay here and to have a good energy as well.
I love that. I've enjoyed this interview so much. You have such a positive and upbeat energy and personality. And I can see how members would love that, especially because, as and I don't know if we mentioned it very much, but sometimes members are coming to the site who are down or going through a hard time. And to just have a positive, fun, loving energy to connect with can sometimes be all you need to kind of get you through that bad time, that bad phase, and help get you into the next phase. And I can see how you probably do that very well for some people. Um, I like to end the interviews by asking one final question, which is, what is something you're the most grateful for in your life right now?
Like my mood, I'm very grateful that my mood is still keeping me awake in a very good positive energy, you know. This is I'm very grateful because I feel like if you are always positive and if you can be that powerful to see the things very clearly, you know, just to focus on this, that helps you with everything, with your job, with your family, with your, I don't know, everything you want to do. So this is something that I'm very grateful about, because this is how I reach my goals, you know, with my power, with my good mood. Like, I will do that, I will do that, I will do that, I will do that. So this is, I think, what I am very grateful for. And the same, that I am healthy, you know, like I'm not sick. I just take care of myself, feeling in a good shape and taking care of yourself. This is especially the most important, you know, to be very good with yourself and taking care of you. So this is something I'm grateful about, that God is keeping me away about the bad things.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well. I'm glad we had this interview. I felt so good with you talking about everything.
Good. That makes me happy to hear. Good.
It's perfect.